We are almost at Australia Zoo. Jamie, I'm excited personally.
So am I.
Yeah,
I've been there.
So
Can't wait to get there.
I'm gonna do this thing where I put my big zoom on so that I can show you guys some of the fun animals. So yeah, let's do it.
Well done, mate. On 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
My job, my mission, the reason I've been put onto this planet is to save wildlife. And I thank you for coming with me. Yeah, let's get it.
It's Robert.
How's it going? Well, how's the day at the zoo going? Good? Murky water, but they're completely based on vibration. He can feel exactly where I am, even if he can't see me, he still knows. And he gets pretty riled up. He doesn't like me in his water, so now that he's real grumpy, he is all yours, Nick. Thanks for that, mate. Come over. Nice.
Oh, how good is that? Give it up for Murray, everyone. Isn't he an absolutely awesome crocodile? Great tricks that he's got up his sleeve, but it takes a lot of energy and it also relies on an animal almost making a mistake, getting too close to the edge of the water or being at the water's edge, and this guy having to put on that powerful strike. But crocodiles are exceptionally intelligent, and they've worked out from the time they hatch out of the egg that there are certain food items which hang above the water, things like flying foxes, birds. He knows what's going on. We'll bring him around this side. Come around here, buddy. Murray. And obviously, as soon as he points that head up, he uses those feet to plant himself, and then that big tail goes to work.
Alright, now we're going to see if we can get him fired up for another hit. Now over here, we'd love to show you Murray's top speed on land. There's a bit of a misconception. People reckon a crocodile will run you down on land. Hey big boy. But once he's done that initial strike, you can clearly see I can walk backwards way quicker than he can come forwards. Now that he's out on land, I can sit down in front of him, he doesn't care. I can lay down in front of him. Look at that, he could care less. I'm not going to stay here very long, but he could care less. He's showing me his teeth, he's saying, oh, this is what you've got to deal with. But all he wants to do is back up and get back into the water. Because his physiology is built for life in the water and at the water's edge. Look at how cumbersome he is. It's a real effort for Murray to get back into the water. But once he does, he's poetry in motion once again. But have a look, this is what gets him going. Anything that approaches his water. Hey Murray, you can see, I don't even have to touch his water. I can so much as just approach the water's edge, and that's enough for Murray. That's enough for him to get keen. Now, that makes our job pretty simple. Just do this, just take a few steps back, and you'll notice, eventually, Murray will just go back to his own thing. Lead him to his own devices. He's not hunting us, he's not stalking us. You never know what hits you, especially when it's that deep, dark, murky water. Crocs know that they have the upper hand, so you just avoid the water and you'll be fine. The reason why we stress this so greatly is for two reasons. First of all, for everyone's safety. The reality is, if you're safe in croc territory, you're going to live longer. But it's also for the crocodile's well-being. The reality is, every single time someone gets into an altercation with a croc, it's rare, mind you, it's very rare, but if anyone cops a bite, everyone sees the croc as this evil monster that's going around eating everyone 5 ways to Sunday. That is not the way it works. Crocs have been doing this for millions and millions of years. We can't just show up in their ecosystem, in their habitat, and expect to own the northern rivers and do whatever the heck we want. That is just not the way to think. We need to respect their space. We need to coexist with them to save ourselves and to save crocodiles. Could not be more simple. Just use a little bit of common sense and you'll ensure that these guys are on the planet for generations to come. Being the top of the food chain, right at the very top of the trophic cascade, it's the roof on the house, right there. You take away crocs, you want to implement a crocodile cull, you will destroy, absolutely destroy the ecosystem. The reason you got the best fishing in the world up in Cape York is because of these guys. So, thank you for coming out here today, learning a little bit more about crocs, and hopefully helping us to protect them into the future. You'll see on the big screen, Dad had such a massive affinity for crocs. He loved them with everything he had. He absolutely adored these animals, and he made crocodiles cool. He was the first person to showcase them in all their glory. He built the Crocoseum. He wanted you to see these animals as the intelligent, charismatic, hard-hitting, just beautiful, awe-inspiring creatures that they really are. Not an animal to be feared, not an animal to be hated, an animal to really be celebrated. So, thank you for coming out here, for keeping Dad's legacy alive. And remember guys, Crocs roll! Have a good one! Cheers! See you later!
My dad taught me from a very early age